Yo, what's going on, guys? Fate here, and welcome back to Cash Gang Tour. We are going for our second battle today, and we played against Scrappy10, a notable player in the community. Definitely heard of him. Definitely heard of him. So today, I brought a team. I brought a team. I brought Vale. I brought Aurora Vale to basically try to win with setup, which yeah, we'll see if I can. Because I had trouble breaking through this team, especially because the Feeny and the Scizor and even the Moltres to an extent, and the Nidoqueen to an extent. So I had trouble breaking through this. So I figured bringing Veil plus setup is probably the best option. So I brought DNS Gyarados and CM Necro, which are my main two win cons here. I also brought Facade, Lopunny to get burned by the Moltres, which is like pretty likely, and then I can break through everything minus the Scizor with Facade, which, yeah. And I might have had trouble breaking through the Scizor, so what I decided to do was bring Rocky Helmet Skarm and hope that he let it get low. And so, like, on his U-turns, he would get hit by the Rocky Helmet. And, yeah, that's basically what the hope was. And Necro also killed kind of everything at a certain point if I was able to set it up correctly. So, yeah. One of the biggest starts on his team were definitely like the Raikou could have been a pretty big threat because my main switch was Crook and it had Pasho Berry to eat the Scald, but otherwise Raikou could get free switch-ins on obviously on Gyarados and Skarm, but I did a decent job pressuring it with Lopunny plus Necro and even like maybe Ninetales to an extent. So yeah, let's go ahead and just get into the game because there's really not much else for me to say about the matchup other than that. Also, if Scizor got +2, it could have been a problem, so I had Whirlwind on Skarmory as well, of course. All right, let's go ahead play the game. All right, so I lead Necro because I thought that Nidoqueen slash Scizor would likely lead. Scizor dealt with my Ninetales and Nidoqueen to put up rocks for him. So I let Necro unfortunately leads Uxie, which I have to switch out on because I don't want to get toxic slash tricked. So I switch out to my Crook because it doesn't mind getting tricked to Choice Scarf, and being toxic like isn't actually the worst thing in the world, even though it kind of sucks. So yeah, of course I'm gonna go for knockoff here because it's kind of free. So that's just what I go for, you know. And unfortunately I take more toxic damage, but it's fine. So this is where the chip on the Scizor starts, bro. This is where it starts because I get the Rocky Helmet damage there with the on the U-turn, which is pretty important because I know I need that to be chipped, especially for Gyarados more so than Necro. But it's also good for being chipped for Fire Fang, Crook, and Fire Punch Lopunny. Yeah, so that's why that happened. So I go Crook here on the Volt Switch. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I expected sub, but it worked out just fine anyway. So he goes for Scald. I'm able to eat that with the Pastel Berry. I go for EQ. He's able to eat it with the Shuka, but that's like Shuka with very little HP investment. I can tell by the EQ damage. Yeah, I can tell by the EQ damage. So not a lot of HP investment for his Raikou. So I know he's pretty offensive. Second Scald is going to kill me, which is fine. So now I go Lopunny. I know I get a free switch into Lopunny here. So I go for CC, and this chip is going to be pretty important for my Necro if I get to go for CM here. So this chip's pretty important. I go for a hard double because I don't want to get Rocky Helmet damage on my U-turn. So I go to Ninetales. I'm like, okay, I can get Veil up here. So I get Veil up. And then I'm like, okay, I can't risk this. So I go Skarm because it's going to deal with the U-turn slash the Bullet Punch. So I go Skarm, chip him some more with the Rocky Helmet, and he goes Moltres, which is like, eh. And then I'm like, okay, I'm Facade Lopunny, so I'm expecting like a Will-O-Wisp slash Flamethrower here. So I know Lopunny's going to eat the Flamethrower with Veil up, and then it doesn't mind getting Willowed because Facade. And most of my other mons don't want to get status like that, so yeah, I'm able to go Lopunny here, eat the Flamethrower, and then I'm just going to go for Facade here, which is going to do about 43. And if he Willowed me, that would have been pretty good, or if he got the Flame Body Burn on me, but either way, it doesn't matter. So I see him click Roost, and I'm like, okay, I like guarantee he switches out this turn because he doesn't want to be in that position to burn me and just spam Roost against me until I get burned, and then I'm going to do a lot more damage. So I know he's going to probably switch here. So I go for U-turn, and this is where it starts. So I get the U-turn off on the Uxie. It's at about 35%. And I go Gyarados, which I'm like, okay, so I can go Gyarados here. And I believe I can set up because I'm Lumberry. So even if I get statused, I know I can get rid of it. And I thought I might outspeed. Just it depended on his spread, of course. But I thought I had a chance. But obviously, he shouldn't let me. He shouldn't have it EV'd, so I could outspeed it. So he goes for Toxic, as I pretty much expected. I get the Lumberry off, and then I go for Sub. And I'm like, all right, this is a pretty good situation. Let me get a D-Dance up. And the Foul Play does not break Sub. And I'm able to get a D-Dance up. And then I'm able to get another D-Dance up until he breaks my Sub with that one. And I'm like, okay, this is an extremely good situation here. I'm just going to be able to waterfall through his team. So he goes Feeny, and I'm like, okay, bro, I just got to hit this Power Whip. Just got to hit the Power Whip. And I do hit the Power Whip. So that's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. And then he goes Moltres. I'm like, okay, just waterfall. If he burns me, he burns me. He does not burn me. And Scrappy10 does know, indeed, it's GG because he cannot bullet punch me and kill me. And then I'm going to outspeed the last 2 months and get a kill because I'm +6 right now with my Gyarados. So, yeah, Gyarados able to get all the kills there. I believe that's all 6 actually for Gyarados. So, yeah, GG Scrappy10. Thank you for the battle. Yeah, so talking about the battle of the game after. I knew I needed to win this game because I lost my first game in pools, so I knew I needed to win this one, and I was able to do that. So that was pretty good. And getting this 5-0 is actually pretty important as well because they do use differential a lot. So now I know I'm 1-1 +2 at this point so far. So that's pretty good. Being 1-1 +2, it's all right. I know I have a better record than Scrappy10 because I know he's 0-2. And then I know Hayburner is 2-0, I believe. So, yeah. Gonna have to win at least one more game, but hopefully and probably 2. So, yeah. Not much else to say here. Thank you guys for watching the video. Like it if you like it, and subscribe for more. Catch you guys next time. Peace.